Hello. If I look tired today, it's because I am. It's raining outside, it's grey and dreary, and I feel like that's just making me tired. Anyway, hello. Welcome. You know the way there's like always like a new name for a makeup trend these days? Some of them are real cute. I heard one and it was called a red wine makeup or red wine girl makeup or something like that. And I thought that that was cute and it gave me some inspo. And I was inspired to do like a red wine-esque type of makeup. I feel like it's the time of the year. Red is very trendy right now. This is the Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury, by the way. I kind of want to do like a worn in glossy type of look. I have an idea in my head of how I want this to look, so we're just gonna go with it. I'm gonna use the Dior Forever foundation today. This is the glowy one, not the matte one. This brush is by Tarte, by the way. There's no number on it. A dense, fluffy brush. So I'm going with the NARS Creamy Contour. I like to just lay that down right on, like on top of my cheekbone rather than under it, because then when you blend it out, it looks a little bit more lifted. I'm going to use the Rare Beauty blush. This is the shade Hope. And the Rare Beauty blush brush, which is so good. This looks crazy, but I still have to do my concealer. Trust the process. Concealer is the Dior Forever concealer. I'm going to take the Easy Bake powder from Huda Beauty. This is really good. You know I love their loose powder. This is just as good. Okay, I've been doing my brows a little bit differently. So I've actually been using a brow powder, which is so not like me because I love a good brow pencil. It's the Foolproof Brow Powder from Benefit. The shade number 1. I just get a little angled brush and some Fix Plus or anything that you can just wet your brush with. And just wet that. And I go into the darker shade of the two. I'm just going to carve out the underneath. I'm going to fill that gap in. Down along the end of the brow. Get a little bit of the lighter shade and then go into the front of the brow. And I just get my finger and just kind of push into the front of it because I don't like the front being blocky. And taking some of the Fluff Up Brow Wax from Benefit. Go backwards on the brow first just to coat the hairs and then just comb it into shape. I don't know if I like these brows now today. Are they a bit square? I'm going to go red on the lips. So I want to keep the eyes still very soft so it's not like too much of each. And take the Armani eye tint. These are so good. I have these two colours, which I love. This is a very good like everyday natural one, and then this one's a bit darker. This is shade 22M, so I'm going to use that one. I'm going to apply it to the lid and then just buff it out all over. And apply some underneath as well. I'm going to take a brown eyeliner and just go along my top lash line. More so just putting it on the like outer part of the eye. I'm not bringing it all the way into the corner. I rarely curl my lashes because I find that they're already curly enough, and when I over curl them they just end up curling like right back to my eyelid. But my friend who works at Chanel got me a pair of Chanel ones, and they are the best eyelash curlers I've ever used. I can't even use them for long. I have to just use them for a second because it literally bends your lashes like in an instant. I have tried a good few eyelash curlers over the years, and the Chanel ones are a million times better than any other one that I've ever tried. So if you're on the hunt for a good eyelash curler, go to Chanel. Even try them out on counter first and see what you think. I know they're probably a little bit more pricier than others, but I mean if they work better than others, then I guess it's worth it, right? It's so hard to show it, but if you're on the hunt, go into the Chanel counter and just try it, because you will be impressed. I will be very surprised if you're not impressed. I'm gonna do my mascara first. I'm going to do brown. This is the Better Than Sex brown mascara. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of eye gloss. This is the one from Becca. I'm just going to put a little bit just on my hand because I don't want a lot of gloss. I'm just going to use the same brush that I used for the eye tint. And I'm just going to pat it over. Question I always get when I use eye gloss is, does the eyeshadow crease? Yes. Sure does. I kind of like that. Like, I like worn in eye makeup looks. Try it and see how it looks. You may be surprised. Okay, I'm going in with the Hourglass palette. Look how nice this packaging is. Gorge. I'm gonna mix these two. Gonna use it as a bronzy blush. I'm just gonna apply it over my cheeks. I'm gonna take a little bit of this shade here. This one's a finishing powder, but it kind of has that soft iridescentness to it. So I'm just gonna go over the center of my face. I mean, this step isn't needed, but just because I'm using the palette. I didn't put any more gloss on the brush, but I'm just very gently going underneath. Just gives us that little bit extra. Okay, I'm gonna heavily line my lips with this lip liner from Haus. It is the shade Slayer. And then over the lip line, I'm going to use the Rare Beauty lip oil in the shade Delight. Not all over the lips, just over the lip liner. I wanted to have that ombre look, so I want this just to be more so on the outside. Take a little bit of the Dior lip oil just for the center. My hair is just not cooperating. Insert a glass of red wine. And that is it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, thanks for being patient, and I will see you in the next video.